kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They set up the screen for Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring your running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Throwing is Jackson. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott rolling to his left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. To throw is Prescott. Left side to Lamb. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Dowdle will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. And they'll run again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Rico Dowdle taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. A running play. It's Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On the move to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They can... Not convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Lamar changing the look. Now Jackson on first down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 27-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Watch twins.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On play action, Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, Prescott steps away. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. On the run, it's Dowdle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5. They run again with Dowdle. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They run here with Dowdle. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Play action now. Prescott over the middle, complete. That's Stevens. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott steps away to his left. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Prescott, he's going to change things up here. Vaughn will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Aubrey now for the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Jackson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some nifty run running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Prescott looks to throw on first. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Prescott off play action. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now Prescott. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Throwing, Jackson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural,
yeah,
but
I like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.